Hey everyone, this is Mary with Sayre Seer. Thanks for stopping by. This reading is a weekly tarot for Aries. This is going to be for August 1st through the 7th, 2019. So I had these jump out right as I was setting up. I was just actually shuffling and these jumped out, so I'm just going to go with them. So we have Winter. These are Ancestor Oracle cards. We have Winter. Take care of your needs. We have Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. We have the Oracle, wait for important information. We have Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. Well, here's your Oracle with the Oracle, right? Okay. So, we are just going to, I'm going to leave these out here and we're going to see, kind of drop some cards around them and see what's going on. Okay, let's see what's going on with this Winter. Take care of your own needs. Three of Cups. I'm going to keep going. Get a little bit of focus here. More information. The Hermit reversed. Three of Cups. Hermit reversed. Two of Swords. Nine of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Three of Cups. So this has to do with Three of Cups is like social events, like a party, or could be a social gathering. It could be some kind of celebration. It could be a third party, but we're just starting, so we're not going to focus on that quite yet. But usually it means happy times, you know, fun, celebration. Could mean a little bit of partying, a little bit of drinking. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. So that is reversed. It's somebody that, like a single person that may not be on their own, may not be able to support themselves. And typically it's a female energy, but yeah, I don't know enough yet to know that. And then we have the Two of Swords reversed, and this is, you know, upright is making a difficult decision, feeling kind of blinded. So reversed, it can mean that, you know, it depends on how I want to read it. The wrong decision was made, or still having problems making the decision, but usually we'll kind of see. So then we have the Hermit reversed. And the Hermit reverse is when you, the Hermit is when you go inside to look and find out the reasons that some things are happening. It's like looking inside of yourself to find the information, kind of like this Oracle card talks about. So, maybe there's been too much partying going on with someone, okay? And so they're not taking care of their own needs because they're not focusing and making decisions because of they're distracted with having too much fun. So when you do introspect, or I would just say if this was you, Aries, but it could be flipped around, part or all can resonate. So if you're not taking care of your own needs, like going within and finding out, really making peace with whatever's going on, if there's chaos, it can put us in a negative spin sometimes, where the decisions we make are not the best, and maybe it jeopardized our finances to where we're kind of dependent on other people. So that would, or if we help people so much that we're not taking care of our own needs because they are going through this. So that could be something else, okay? All right. So now we're going to look at the Earth Guardian. And so stay rooted and grounded. So know who you are, you know what your truth is. And the idea with this is if you're grounded, you make good decisions. You don't let people rattle you. Okay, so Seven of Pentacles, and that would be reversed. So Ace of Cups. The Hangman. Do one more. The Page of Wands. So this is like initiation. Maybe think about changing things, being creative, kind of start of something new here. And it can be somebody bringing in love. I mean, the Page of Cups, it's a very low it's just a start. You could be thinking about it, you know, maybe thinking about trying again with somebody. You could be thinking about dating, but sometimes with this, we could be talking about that you may be thinking about filling your own cup and just taking care of yourself and really taking care of your own needs, and that would include your own emotional needs, and not in a selfish way, but in a growing, beautiful way. You know, giving yourself what you need and stop, you know, without waiting for people to do it for us. Okay, so the Seven of Pentacles reversed is maybe you tried to build with other people and this was frustrating because it just didn't happen. So, or you got to a point where something about this, you decided to change directions. When you're, you know, maybe you decided what you had. Okay, so that's kind of like planting seeds and waiting for your crop to grow. You know, it can take a long time, and maybe you decided you didn't want to go in that direction anymore. It wasn't for you because that's not who you were. Does that make sense? So, anyway. Sorry about that. I had a phone call and it was somewhat of a minor emergency, but everything's cool. So, all right. So now, okay. So this is a little bit more information about, you know, filling our own cup, seeing what we think, what inspires us. So the Page of Wands is talking about our own inspiration. You know, going forward with our own inspiration and just thinking about that. And maybe changing directions of what we want to build. Okay, so now we have the Oracle. We're going to expand on the Oracle here. Put these over a little bit here. Okay, so we have the Emperor reversed. And then we have the Chariot. And we have the Star reversed. And we have the Knight of Wands reversed. So, okay, so maybe you had plans with somebody. So that's what the Emperor kind of the Emperor reversed. It can be somebody or an energy. So it can be it's kind of like a masculine kind of upside down. So when it's reversed, it's like somebody that's kind of bullying, kind of uses their power to get whatever they want. And if you keep in mind that the Emperor embodies all the kings, that he can, any of those misbehaviors he can manage. He usually is more grounded. So, but he can be deceitful. He can be just someone that doesn't listen. Egotistical, very much so. So, and wants to take charge, whether it's good for you or not. Just wants his own way. And the Knight of Wands means maybe he, in reverse, maybe he's been going in and out of your life and maybe not having your back, you know. The Chariot. Let me go to the Star reverse first. So at one time, this is something that you really wanted. You really wanted a relationship with him, or you really wanted. No, I think it's a relationship. Really want a relationship with him, and now you realize that you're having to go in another direction, and so you're trying to understand. So sorry, why this is happening. So this is probably this energy up here, the person that was parting. And what do we have again? Two of Swords that wasn't making the decisions and wanted to be single, not responsible. Maybe it left you in a dependent situation. Okay, waiting for information. Okay, that's what going inside. That's what the Hangman is, finding a new view of the situation. It's like looking at it from a different perspective. Why did this happen? Because you got to be asking yourself that. Because when you change directions, you go, well, where did I go wrong? You know what I mean? So that's when you're going inside and you're just searching yourself. And it's really important you search yourself if you truly want the answers instead of just being distracted, okay, with someone else or something else. It's not the easiest place, but you will find the answers from your higher self or your ancestors, your spirit guides, or what you call God or Creator. Okay, you will find those answers. And it comes from the calm place when you remember who you are. Okay? And that's what you find, what makes you happy. You know, and that's sometimes pain can get us back into our creative spark. Wait a minute, is it just about relationships, or is it about, am I here for something else? Am I here to learn something else or be something else, you see? And not what everybody says I should be or say or do. Okay, so here's the Shield Maiden next. Make plans and focus. So isn't that nice how this actually is coming together? I really like that. So the Shield Maiden is, so now that you're starting to get the plans and you have some initiation with your creativity and kind of thinking about what you want to do, how you want to make your own life. The Shield Maiden is asking you to go forward and think about, make some kind of plans. The Hierophant. And so the Hierophant can mean a lot of things. The Hierophant can mean establish, like religion. It can mean like marriages, kind of established kind of systems. Does that make sense? Politics, education, higher education, lower education. But it also can mean spiritual guidance, because the Hierophant also is like a priest. So that's why he represents religion. And this one right here, he's actually a tree, which is kind of cool. He's looking forward and he's got his staff. So, spiritual guidance, waiting for information. Okay. 9 of Cups. So, this is the Wish card, but it's reversed. And so maybe what you thought was your wish wasn't really your wish, because it's like sometimes if when that genie comes and the person says, I want $1 million, but they don't realize what comes with $1 million. It's the wish, and just that wish. And if you get that, what comes with it? Does that make sense? It's like a shallow view of what we really want. But we've all done that. So I think to think about, they're asking you to consider how you really want your life to be, how you want your relationship to be. Not with just somebody that looks like that and has this job, but deeper than that. Somebody I can talk to every night. Somebody that listens to me and takes time with me and goes for walks with me. Whatever it is you want. And I know that they only have eyes for me, and they stand up for me. Those are stand up for me and to me. Being an Aries, you will need somebody to stand up to you. But inspires you also because you're fire. Alright, so those are just some examples, okay? Let's go a little bit deeper here. We got 4 of Cups reversed. And so this way it's kind of stagnant energy. It's kind of boredom. But this way, maybe remember that you can have anything you want, even if this didn't turn out the way you wanted. That this energy that you're experiencing was there for a reason. You probably felt like something was wrong, but you couldn't put your finger on it until you got the information. And sometimes we want to be released to those situations anyway. So we get divine intervention to come in and put us back on the track that we were supposed to be on. 5 of Pentacles, taking you out of the place of lack. This is going to be coming out of the place of lack. Getting back to who you are and knowing that you're home within yourself. You don't need somebody to give you that. So, it's a big realization. It's so empowering though. It's Making your plans for the future can seem like a lot when you're coming from here, but just a little bit at a time, you know, and be kind to yourself and patient. That's the best thing, truly. Okay, I'm going to do I just dropped a box back there. Okay, I'm going to do an Amente Oracle card, just kind of round everything up or summarize, and I relate in peace. So, that's, you know, I love these cards because they always remind me that if we want peaceful life, we have to have peaceful environment. And when things aren't right or things are being hidden, it doesn't feel peaceful. And so that's something to keep in mind moving forward with your experiences, that these kind of situations are hard, but they teach you how to calibrate the energy. Do I want this? Not. Because you'll start seeing indicators in people you know and new people you meet that, wow, I didn't realize that person was actually like this. Or in some of them, you'll have the major woo, woo, alarms going off in your head. So, it's a catalyst for your self-discovery. It's never easy, but it's so important. My thoughts are with you. Take care.